Oh my god.
Yeah, we're having a baby.
Oh my god, look at the head! You see it? My heart is racing!
Alright, so from the title of the video, you guys can basically tell that I am pregnant. So yes, I am 5 months pregnant, and I don't know if you guys can tell that I'm so excited. I'm trying to like chill from the smiling that is going across my face. I don't think this is like a huge surprise because people have been guessing if I was pregnant for a long time, and I just had to like shish shish shish. And my belly has just kind of started showing, but also like let's be honest, people have been claiming that I was pregnant years ago. Like every single time I gain weight, everyone just assumed that I'm pregnant. So those comments I was getting all the time. But this time I'm actually pregnant, but I just was not ready to talk about it because let's just talk about first trimester. It was not fun for me. Like I feel like that's the first thing I talk about when I talk about my pregnancy. First trimester was not fun. And I know a lot of you guys have been so worried about why I have lost so much weight. And let's just say first trimester was not it for you, girl. But other than that, right now I am currently in my second trimester, and I have to say I feel the best. I almost sometimes forget that I'm pregnant or took a little baby kind of kicks now. So it's been great. But I just wanted to come on here. I know it's been a while since I have been on YouTube because I was taking a break. I'm honestly not the type of creator to pick up the camera when I am physically or mentally feeling in the right space. So I'm just going to take the break that I need. But this wonderful blessing that has come into my life has honestly made me so happy and just excited about the new chapter that I'm going to be working into. And I know it's not going to be easy, but when I say I'm just so excited and I feel overwhelmed was just a huge blessing. One of the reasons why is because if you guys been following me for a while, you know, I talked about my PCOS. I was diagnosed, and for so long, like when I say I could not get pregnant, I couldn't. I wasn't really trying, but kind of trying. And, you know, I was told that I would probably have to start freezing my egg. And then here we are today, 5 months bumping. Okay, look at the little belly button. It is showing. First of all, I just want to shout out every single mom out there doing it, that have been doing it. This is not an easy thing, and I don't think people really ever realize that it's not until they are in that position. But also at the same time, the disbelief of having a whole human growing inside of me, it's just crazy. Like sometimes I'm just sitting down just like, wait, there's like bones forming, brains, like muscles, all of that is literally forming inside of me. So anyway, I do kind of want to tell you guys how I found out I was pregnant. I don't want this video to be too long because this is my announcement basically to my audience because you guys have been with me for so long. So, you know, I gotta share a little bit. If you guys watch the last video that I posted on my YouTube channel, I actually got this huge opportunity that I was blessed with to work with Samsung for their Z flip phone. And it was going to be a 2-day shoot. So excited about it. It was a long contract. It was finally the day that we were shooting. So the first day that we were shooting, it was actually in my house and everything went smoothly. Like I was energized. I was so excited. We filmed the video. Great. And then the next day, we were shooting day 2. And I remember waking up, like, I think we had to wake up like at 4 a.m. I woke up and I took the bottle of water that was next to my bed, drank that water, and right away, I had to go to the bathroom and throw up. And I was just kind of confused, like, that's so random. Like, why am I throwing up just water? And my friend that was with me at that time was like, girl, you're pregnant. And I just chuckled and like, yeah, whatever. And so we go to the shoot, and I remember that day. I normally, like, if they ask me on set, like, what do you want to eat? I just eat what the team is having as well. But that day I was like so specific. I want Thai fried rice with shrimp, and I want fresh squeezed lemonade. And thank God they found it. And I ate. I actually ate very well and felt like I needed to throw up. And so I ran into my trailer, threw up, but I just thought, you know what, maybe I just eat too much food. That's why. And then the lemonade that I was craving so much, I took a sip or two of that and I didn't want any. I just was not feeling good that day. And I felt so tired, but I was just like, I'm just probably tired because I had to shoot the previous day and then I had to wake up mad early the next day to shoot. So yeah, anyway, shoot went great. Came back home. I was exhausted, went straight to bed. The next day, I was still not feeling good. And I decided I'm just going to take that day off. Cool. Whatever. My boyfriend was actually not here because he traveled to Jamaica, but I remember we actually took a test because there was a day, like maybe a few weeks before he left, I wasn't feeling good. So we're just like, oh, let's just take the test. And we took it and it was pretty much negative, or we just didn't really read the test very well. So there was still one more test left. And I was just like, let me just take it. But I really didn't think anything of it. I took the test, y'all. When I say I took that test, and the second pink line kind of showed up, but it was very like faded. It wasn't bright. So I was just like, I'm not pregnant. Like, I'm just probably just really tired or caught something. I thought maybe I caught COVID from the set. That's really what I thought it was. And I just kept it there. I didn't trash it. And I went back to bed. And so later on, something told me to take a picture of the test and send it to my friend, because I was like, oh, I have to show my friend that I took a pregnancy test, because I thought, again, like, why not, right? I showed it to her, and I think she was just like, girl, I think you're pregnant. And I was like, no way. And I think she like sent me a photo like on Google or something of like other people testing positive, but the second pink line wasn't really showing as much. And I was like, no way. I didn't believe it. I was just like, you need to take another test. I didn't want to do it, so I didn't do it that day. But the next day, I was just like, you know what? It wouldn't hurt to go get another test. I went, I got another test, and baby, when I tell you guys, I took those tests, and the second pink line was there. It was there, bright as day, basically saying, you are gonna be a mother. And I was just like, no way. But I still didn't believe it. So I took 3 more. Yes. I was just like, no way. I took 3 more and all of them came back basically positive. And because I am in such denial, because I truly didn't think that this could happen to me, I didn't believe it. So I decided to go into the emergency room and get checked, because I still was not feeling well. So I was just like, let me go get checked, whatever. So my sister comes with me and go to the emergency room. They tested me. I was super dehydrated, by the way, because I really couldn't eat. I couldn't stand smell. That should be a sign for me, right? But again, denial. And so we went and they did an ultrasound. And when the lady was doing the ultrasound, she wasn't saying anything. And it was not pleasant because it wasn't just on my stomach, it's like the other way. But anyway, then we got back into the room and the doctor, or my nurse for that day, she came in and she was like, yeah, you're super dehydrated. And I think they think that I truly knew that I was pregnant, but I was actually there for answers as well. So I got drips, and then I was like, yeah, so about the ultrasound, like, what is it saying? And she was like, oh, you're pregnant. You are 7 weeks pregnant. So this entire time, for 7 weeks, I did not know that I was pregnant, the signs just kind of came out of nowhere. And me and my sister looked at each other like, this is real? The test that I took at home, the 5 different tests that I took at home did not solidify that to me until that doctor was like, yeah, you're pregnant. You're like 6-7 weeks pregnant. I was like, I didn't know what I should do, to cry, to jump up in joy. Because for some reason, hearing that, it didn't scare me. If anything, I was just like, I'm ready for this. I've never felt so ready to be pregnant and to be somebody's mom. And I was like, oh my God. So obviously, I had to tell my closest friends and family that I was pregnant. And yeah, and then the rest was history of me just trying to get better, trying to eat. And there's been like, when I say there's been so many things that I love that I just cannot stand anymore. For me being Nigerian, I love me some palm oil, guys. Like when I say I cook, and especially when I make moi moi, I love to like put a palm oil on the side and eat. When I say I cannot stand the smell and taste of palm oil since pregnant, and I thought maybe my second trimester that's gonna get better, I still don't like it. Don't really like the smell of fish, and thank God, like you're not really, when you're pregnant, you're not really supposed to eat certain fish anyway. I eat salmon and stuff, like I'm okay with that, but cannot stand that. And some other few things that I just cannot stand that I used to really love. But I would say, like I said, second trimester has been amazing. So I'm able to eat way more, even though I lost weight and I'm not really gaining that much weight. The baby is weighing at what it is supposed to weigh. So I am officially in my 5th month of pregnancy, and I cannot believe that I'm going to be 20 weeks already. Like, what? But yeah, pregnancy has been up and down, but right now it's great. And I'm hoping that my 3rd trimester is going to be amazing. And I just want to say shout out to those of you guys that are popping kids back to back and have so many, because wow, gotta give it to y'all. Wow, this is an experience. And, you know, as much as I'm like, oh yeah, I'm so happy. When I was in my 1st trimester, I was like, yeah, this is going to be my last. Like, God, I thank you for blessing me. I don't know if I can I don't know if I want to be pregnant for the 2nd round, because how awful I was feeling in my body in that 1st trimester. But when I got to the 2nd one, I am considering, you know, like, that 2nd baby would be nice too. So that is pretty much it, guys. I am so happy to be on this journey, and I hope that you guys would join me, because there's so much to learn. For all of you that have been mothers already, that have like something to let me know what I need to learn, even like with like hospital, because I know it's a very scary thing, especially for Black women that are pregnant, you know. So I've definitely have had that fear of not being heard or being listened to, but so far so good. I haven't had any like complication with my pregnancy, and I truly pray that it stays like that. But I also want to make sure that I am well taken care of, being that I am a Black woman in America. So that thought has definitely crossed my mind, and I want to make sure I advocate for myself. But if you guys have any advice on what I can do to advocate for myself even better through this pregnancy and delivery when we get to that point, please let me know in the comments. I need you guys. I need my women with me. Definitely need the support, not just with the people around me, but you guys too that have been supporting me. So yeah, like it's crazy. I've been doing this YouTube thing for so long, and now I'm going to be a mother. Like when I see other YouTubers, I'm like, oh my God, we really are growing up. And the stages, like some of us have recorded all the stages of our lives, you know? So I honestly feel blessed. Obviously, I have some family members, you know, that feel some type of way because I'm not married, but I'm not going to get married just because I'm pregnant. I am in a beautiful, wonderful relationship with my boyfriend, and we are really happy. And I met his family recently. I went to London So everything is great. I'm not rushing into marriage because I know some people are going to be like, well, you're going to get married because that's like the first thing some family members ask when I tell them. Instead of just celebrating with me, it's like, when is the wedding? Because apparently, yeah, I cannot wait to share with you guys my journey. I still do not know the gender of my baby yet. I will be doing that soon because obviously we have the announcement. I'm dying to know because my little sister actually knows the gender. So I cannot wait. Like, I've been waiting for so long. Like, wow. 5 months. We are going to be finding out the gender soon, and I'm definitely going to share that with you guys. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for your comments that I know you are going to leave under this video with your encouraging messages and stuff like that. And yeah, I would love to see you guys throughout my journey. And remember to always be your own kind of beautiful. Bye!